2K Sports checks in with their loyal viewers with the broadcast from Boston, the home of the Celtics. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Celtics are looking to grab one here for the home fans in Boston before heading out on the road. Guys, when you compare their performance last season to where they sit right now, not a whole lot different story. Not necessarily a big surprise either. And a lot of excitement centering around one young player tonight, folks, as we'll be watching a game that marks the first official NBA start from Campbell.
You know, and that's what all the talk has been about leading into this game. I know a lot of people in this organization are excited to see this young man make his first start.
Well, they should be excited because if everything goes according to plan, I think he could wind up being the face of the franchise.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Tony Roten out there with a foul. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at the power forward. Now here's Johnson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
A chance now to go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to visit with Kurt Rambis.
Well, I asked him what strategy they were going to use at the offensive end, and he told me that they did not want to have to rely on their perimeter game. Instead, he plans to exploit what he described as a mismatch on the interior, saying, quote, "We have the talent inside to make things very difficult on them. We're going to use it." Kevin?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now, here's Roten, following the miss by Freak, and a follow wide open. He shoots, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Aflalo's got 5 points so far. The Celtics have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Campbell kicks to Sullinger. It's Bradley on the wing. The Celtics working the ball around now, and that one's good. The Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Roten, the pass to Porzingis. Outside Anthony. Lopez a screen. And Aflalo kicks to Roten. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of this game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And Campbell drills both of them. Now Roten. He's coming off a 19-point game against Toronto.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
Now here's Anthony. Lopez a screen. That's good from Roten on the assist by Anthony.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Free dishes to Johnson. Crowder, the pass to Campbell. Shoots a three. No luck. And New York the other way now. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And really lucky that they weren't blown out in that game, because I just thought the effort was lacking.
They just couldn't hit on anything that worked for them, no matter what approach they used.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Puts it up from 12. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And the foul's called on Freak. The Knicks with the lead. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Campbell is in at the point. Mickey out there with Jared Sullinger. Then there's Smart, and it's Turner in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Simply got outworked under the boards, guys. I mean, that's the no-brainer of the deal. I mean, they got pushed around all game long.
Now here's Turner, following the miss by Austin Rivers. Smart kicks to Freak. To the left side wing. There's the three. The shot by Turner, no good. The Knicks shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Pass to Rivers. New York, no good that time either.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Anthony's shot is off. The Celtics with the lead. Turner dishes to Freak. Tries a three. The Knicks pull it in. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Yeah, and for them, that was a bit embarrassing. So expect them to come back with a point to prove tonight.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Knicks.
Not only did they shoot a high percentage from the line, Kevin, but this team was outstanding in getting to the line at a high rate. You know, guys found a way to take it up a notch in terms of their free throw shooting. And that's always a key component in winning basketball games.
The Celtics making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers got the job done. He dropped in 17 points, and the basket seemed pretty big to him. He didn't miss a whole lot all night. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Now here's Freak. Tony Rote missing his last shot. And here's Anthony from the arc. Campbell grabs the board. Freak's got his third rebound tonight. And Turner kicks to Sullinger. That's short off the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Rivers. 6 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Sullinger with the bucket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And Anthony gets it to go.
And, fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Campbell, the pass to Turner. Inside. Shot from 12. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Up top, Roten. 7 points in the game. Lopez. And again, it's New York.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
To the paint. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Carmelo Anthony just hasn't slowed down. He has 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Making a switch here. And so we wrap up the first.
Well, Carmelo, some great.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Have to like what we're seeing from Carmelo Anthony.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kurt Rambis. We've got Robin Lopez. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Tony Roten. And it's Afflalo in at the shooting guard position. The Celtics have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Free throw good, Crowder. And he can't hit the second. The Knicks leading by 8. Up top, Roten. Sullinger defending. And now it's a double-digit lead. 16 points for Carmelo Anthony. Here's Campbell. 6 points for him. In the corner, Bradley with it. Sullinger is screen on a follow. Campbell's shot's good. Freak's got 8 points.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Roten dishes to Carmelo. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Campbell with it. Now guarded by Aflalo. Bradley can't connect from short range.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Taking a look here at numbers for Anthony. Great showing for him last season. Around 20 points per game last season, 6 assists and 7 rebounds. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
Here's Lopez. It's tipped. 3 on 3. And Sullinger kicks to Crowder. Boston, no good that time either.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Here's Roten. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Celtics trail by 12. Here's Bradley. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Porzingis. Dishes it to Anthony. Some nice passing by New York here. Now here's Roten. Campbell defending. Lopez passes to Aflalo. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Solid defense there from Campbell.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Oh, that's... Roten dishes to Lopez. On its way from Aflalo for 2. A second chance effort, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Freak.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there.
New York leading by 6. Campbell, he's in at point guard. Jay Crowder out there with Amir Johnson. Then it's Jared Sullinger. And it's Bradley in at shooting guard. That's the Boston 5. Lopez a screen. To the paint. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Boston shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Campbell kicks to Sullinger. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The pass to a Flower from the arc. Kept alive by New York. And that one's good by Lopez.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
From 12 feet out. And the Knicks good for 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New York.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on, he's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Campbell against Rivers. Aflalo goes in. Tries yet again. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And the Knicks making a change here. Roten's checked in. And the shot's good from Crowder.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
The Knicks leading by 12. Roten kicks to Aflalo. Outside Anthony. Here's Porzingis. Rebound Boston. Freak's got his 5th rebound in this one. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Passes to Campbell. At the elbow, Sullinger. Bradley dishes to Freak. Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him. Kicks to Crowder. Feeds it to Sullinger. Johnson, the pass to Campbell. Shot clock at 5. Boston, no good that time either. The Knicks have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. They set the screen. Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. The feed to Aflalo. Lopez a screen. From outside the arc. They get it again. Goes back up. Johnson with the block. And he recovers it. And that one's good by Lopez.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Campbell kicks to Johnson. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Sanders checked in for the Knicks. Bradley dishes to Freak. Sullinger with a screen for Freak. Inside, taken away by Anthony. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Inside. Anthony drawing the double team. New York moving it around. 4 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Anthony missing again.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Here's Roten, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 16.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Knicks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was
Carmelo.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before. But it never gets old. A textbook example of making play after play to lead the way. Let's go to Kenny. What'd you think about his performance?
We've seen so many performances like that over the course of Carmelo Anthony's career that we've gotten spoiled. But we shouldn't fail to appreciate what he has been able to do tonight. He was spectacular. When he doesn't try to do too much, Carmelo Anthony is absolutely lethal. And he had it.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Any reason you had such a hard time taking care of the ball tonight?
Next.
Any particular reason your shots weren't falling tonight?
I mean, fine. Put this all on me. I don't care. I'm sure it had nothing to do with the poor plays that were being called or the fact that I wasn't getting the ball in the spots I wanted or whatever. I'm a big enough man to admit I had an off night. Just know it won't happen again anytime soon. And that's a promise. Next question.
That was your first official game as a starter. How'd it feel?
That felt great. To me, this is a huge step on the way to living the dream. I can't wait to see what the future has in store. Like, I know if my man Vic has anything to say about it, that things are about to get crazy. Real crazy. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Thank you.
2K TV has all the details. Plus,